pages while I'm burning sages and Himalayas. King's list, yes, I'm a
Heaven on earth. Where your family? Lawn and John. You want to get in tune with your dreams? I'm Lawn and John. You want to get in tune with this universe? That divine manifest. I'll put you in tune. Lawn and John off that third eye.
It be so beautiful out here. You know what I'm saying?
Lawn and John. Everything peaceful. You know what I'm saying?
Lawn and John, that divine creed.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We be in rotation. Damn, Piccolo, you did that?
Everything beautiful.
My life would be lit, I be deep in this lit. It's a heavenly life, it's some tea in the sense. Paradise living, we manifest heaven, so future and direct, it's the life that I live. Baby, if you wanna roll with a king, it's a beautiful thing when I summon your dreams. Deep on the scene like we shooting the scene. Baby, you see this the American dream. Alhamdulillah, Allah Akbar, I pray to Allah, and I'm all about cream. Fuck nigga try me, a nigga go 90. See, bitch, I'm almighty, get whooped by a lion. Bitch, I will fry you, get fuck about your title. I know you a bitch, cause I'm really a psychic. Right over left in the lane, yeah, I'm Maki. I draw the science, my third eye so cocky. On the side of my fence, yeah, I'm keeping it clean. Yeah, when I step on the scene, you know what it is. Yeah, when you see them colors, we look like machines. Yeah, see, I'm in the land, indigenous king, a real chief. I stay low key, my third eye see. Yeah, I peep ya. Look at the sky as high as can be. Yeah, I see ya. I draw the 7 because it's a law with me. Yeah, you know I'm a warrior, and I've been in these streets. Yeah, I stay out the way, so I live another day. You niggas be living a lot, don't be looking at me, cause I look the other way, out of sight, out of mind. Pray to the bank at the drop of a dime. Time never was and I never got time. I'm all your family, nigga, we shining. For Cooper say different, the bitches be lying.
Okay, tell me I'm live. I know I'm live. I'm live. Already 6 likes, 392 subscribers. 392. I didn't even see that. I didn't got some subscribers in the last few days. I'm hustling. I'm hustling to 500. You know me. I got the other channel popping, the Supreme Research channel. But I still got to do the research for the people. Shout out for those. You know what I do and how important it is. You know, G checking. Shout out to Hope Owens Ill. And wow. You know, I just want to say this. Let me take this picture down before I start the video, because I'm really good at this. I'm really good at this. And it's a lot of jealousy and hatred. And that's why I had to stop doing my video, because I already know where they were siphoning this information from. This research. Oh, shout out to Big Dog Philly in the building again. Big Dog Philly back in the building again. I got to start showing love on your channel. I got to start popping up over there showing love to Big Dog Philly, because he one of the realest. You know, it's just hard to explain, but you got to go on the channel to see he plugged with all the information specialists who was out here breaking up this information. But, you know, like I said, I'm good at what I do. I'm known. And it's a lot of envy and emotion with this information. And that's why I got Chief Holiday name up here. It's a lot of envy and emotion. And I want to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about with the debate league. The debate league is for us to get this information off our chest. And people hating. They're hating on the debate league because men can come together instead of arguing. They can get the information. That's what the conscious community is supposed to be. And just so happened PNF was there in the beginning. He was there when it got to popping. Chief Holiday was not there. I don't care how cool you is with Aboriginal power. I don't care how cool you is with Truth, with A1. Dude, you was not there when I got it popping. Because I wouldn't have got it popping if you was there. If Chief Holiday was there from the day one when we started talking about the debate league, I would have not have did it. I would have not put my name out there to be the people's champion. knowing that these people don't like me. They never met me in my life, but they don't like me. They don't even, you feel me? They just a lot of emotional old women over there who be 60 years old out here not liking warriors, young warriors. Imagine an old beat up woman, 60 years old, looking down on a young warrior who can be out here on the battlefield. And we got an old beat up woman with no milk in her breast hating on the young warrior. We can't have that. They can't even have our babies. They shouldn't be allowed to judge us. This is wrong. The consciousness community is not about old women who couldn't satisfy their husbands. I got a lot to say. The conscious community is not for old women who cannot satisfy their husbands. That's why they always online hating on young dudes. Our arguments is amongst us, and they want to hold on to arguments from years ago because I did videos on people, but none of my videos disrespect them unless they deserved it. So what's the topic? Olmecs are not Moors, and we know my words stick. It means business. That's why I'm Lord of Crickets, because they ignore that, the facts that I come with. They ignore the facts. That's why I'm Lord of Crickets, because all you can do is be quiet because I break the information down the right way. And it's getting ignored by Top Catz and Dane Calloway, obviously. I done said this name too many times. I don't even like saying it no more. But we know what role he play in this. Now, the Freemason, I don't know what they is, but I know Tariq Nasheed and Bill the Advise ain't right. So this is an old little pick. I don't know. I can't say what these dudes is, but they move funny and mainstream. They move funny and mainstream. Cowboys and Indians. That's mainstream Hollywood. They moving like that. They not moving, unilaterally. They not moving with us on how we thinking. Our people, rulers, especially during the French period. So I'm gonna be teaching this whole video and talking about the people who I got up here. I got Sister Bethy up here. I got Root Words and YK the Truth. So I'm covering something on all of them, and that's why I'm Lord of Crickets, because I make it make sense, actually, without insulting these people, because I am a Moorish American. So I'm not gonna be just insulting people, disrespecting their character. I do it like a gentleman. You understand me? So, like I said, we're gonna address Top Catz because we got some Moors addressing him, so he can know how serious it is. We got some Moors addressing him, so I'm gonna be a medium to that to prove his information suck. So if the holy Moors, not just the Moorish Americans, the holy Moors, the militant Moors, is banging on Top Catz, what make you think I'm finna just sit here? So I didn't see Moors, real Southern and Illinois people bang on Top Catz. So now I'm not, if you feel what I'm saying, I'm over here in the Aboriginal community doing the debates. He not even up there debating with us. He avoiding it. He's hating on the debate league. Word is he hating on the debate league. Top Catz. No matter how good your information is, you're not bigger than the debate league. You know what I'm saying? You're not better than us. You're not better than you gotta represent. So he's up here thinking that he's a one-man show with this Indian nonsense. So I'm about to show the receipts that the Olmecs are not Indians once and for all. Undisputable information. That's destroying any conversation about an Indian or African American, any of that nonsense. Oh, he look African American. All that's gonna get debunked right now. Top Catz is up here because the holy Moors and the Moorish militants is at his head. I'm telling y'all, I'm about to show y'all some stuff that's gonna blow y'all mind. I'm talking about some real militant moving dudes is doing videos on Top Catz. This is not a game. Because he's putting out fake information, and we've been know he was putting out cowboy and Indian information, which is nonsense. They're teaching from a cowboy Indian perspective, and I'm about to show y'all before I start the video. Let me show y'all how we're gonna expose them. This how we know they're a scam unit. This how we know they're a scam psyop unit. First of all, the Indians was not doing this information before the Moors. The Washita dug the Mounger, Washita Verdiaci ill, whatever the sister name is. Sister Verdier, down there in Louisiana. They started doing the Washita Moore stuff in the 90s. Where was Dan Calloway at? Where was Top Cat at in the 90s when the Washita Moors was on the scene? They was nowhere. They was somewhere praying to Jesus. We already proved it. So now they want to come rewrite history. And 2024, we have to bring it to the door. We have to bring it to the door. Now, last but not least, this is how we expose the crisis actors. They're sitting up here telling us, oh, you're not African American. We're minding our business. Black power, African American, yada, 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 whatever we was. They're like, look, you're not African American. You're Indian. Check your genealogy. Check your genealogy. Right? They're telling us we're brainwashed. We're not Africans. Now, but if you were more, you're not from here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to repeat that 3 times before I move on to this video. I'm going to show y'all how biased y'all are. I'm going to show y'all how slow y'all are for following these old women. These old women who cannot have babies and their daughters ain't nowhere to be found. For us warriors to bring these new children in. Because a lot of us men is still potent. A lot of us men can still have a lot of children. These old women is not giving us their daughters, but they're dictating who is the male leaders for the community off emotion. These older women are politicking. So let me hit y'all one more time. They're telling us that we African Americans, the brother Dan Calloway, which is a PSYOP name. Let me show you that's a PSYOP name. It's a PSYOP name. Let me share the screen. Let's go in. Let's share the screen because I love to teach and preach. Share screen. Shout out to the people in the chat. Some of the realest people been following the consciousness for the Aborigines for years. Executive session. Hope Owens, Big Dog, Aboriginal Goofies in the building. The director of, if you are a goofy putting out bad information, you will get put on this channel. You know what it is. Shout out to them. To them. Brandon Rogers always showing love. But anyway, let me show you one more time before I move on how people are biased. Okay. They're telling us that we're indigenous American. You're not African American. They're going all the way around the country making money. They're doing speeches. They're putting out videos. They're telling you you're not African American, brother. Check your background. Soon as you say you're a Moorish American, they're saying you're not from here. Do y'all see the contradiction in that? Because they're saying Moors are Africans. Moors are Africans. But we're saying we're Moorish American, you're not from here. But if you're African American, you're from here. That's contradictory because they're all the same people. Moors and Africans, the way we view it, are the same people. But if you magically are Moorish American, you're not from here. That's how we know these are crisis actors. Why are these people telling us we're not from here, but they're telling African Americans they're from here? Because it's in a language and we can't lose. Because we know African Americans are minorities. They are minorities. A Moorish American is not a minority because Moorish means major. It's the same word as major, mayor. Like the mayor of your city is synonymous to that word. It means majority, more. A minority is what they call the people in politics who don't have a name or representation. That is a minor. So they don't want you to be a Moorish American, but if you're African American, oh, you from here. Brother, you from the South Ward. My mama from such and such Tennessee. My mama from such and such Mississippi. You feel what I'm saying? As long as you're a African American, they'll tell you to check your genealogy. You're from here. But if you're a Moorish American, you're not from here. And I don't think Moors have. Hold on. Shout out to Sacred Grove, one of the greatest, brightest brothers in this community. Thank you for checking in on my alternate channel. I love to see y'all come over here. Shout out to him. Subscribe to him and go and check out his work. He put in work. Shout out to Kevin N. But I want y'all to think about that one more time. We're all African Americans is a culture, but that's not a right term. That takes us off the land. So we don't want to use that no more. So we got to all come together in numbers. Strength come in numbers. So strength come in numbers. Let's all have the same nationality. That's the idea. So we say black. Black is an identifier, but that's not a proper nationality. So no matter if you got Asian in you, Indian in you, European, African, Caribbean, together politically we're black. But black is a minority class. So we cannot be black. So now we got to be farmers. We got to be farmer class and landowners. You feel what I'm saying? Military, trading, industrial. We got to be industrial. So black is a minor status, so we can't be that. What are we going to be? The Indians are telling us be Indian, be Indian. Go and check your genealogy. You're not from Africa. But if you say you're Moorish American, you're not from here. That's a stipulation, and I'm very suspicious, and that's why I want to introduce this video to y'all. Yes. Let's go and get it. PNF and our Lord and Savior, the Son above earth, versus you know who. Let's get it. All right, let's go straight to the information. Let me say this right here. Okay, am I sharing the screen? Yes, I'm sharing the screen. Let's go get this info. I want y'all to buckle up and listen up. I want y'all to listen up. We're going straight for the jugular early in the video. We're going straight for the jugular. We're not playing. We're gonna come out swinging for those that comprehend on the Indian Aboriginal tip, Olmec tip. And I'm gonna go and play the rebuttal to Top Catz. But first, I'm gonna give y'all the information. I'm not gonna make y'all wait on the information. Because I appreciate y'all being up this late, still putting in work for the community. As I represent. Okay. Watch, I got a good feeling. We is all about to come up this year too. I got a good feeling. Okay, here it is right here. And this video right here, as you can see the screen, as you can see right here, 6 years ago, y'all. I got other videos. Look at that. 6. Come on, y'all. It's moving a little slow. Hold on. Look at that. 6 years ago. That's showing you I've been around putting in work. This is African Americans Ain't African, or is Pan-African the Solution Part 2. 107 likes. I've been putting in work. I'm nothing new, y'all. 3,000 views. Been getting shadow banned. Now, pay attention. I'm gonna turn up the volume for you. Okay, hold on before we play this. Let's get this situated. For you scholars out there. 6 years ago, I have evidence I was already talking about the Aborigines already colonizing and living up in the Amazon with a direct connection to Papua and to Peru. So they would have been trading with each other this coca plant and whatever else, chicken. This is why they're having the chicken. They're tracing the chicken, which is native to America, over here with the Papuans. So that's proof. And the culture, the boomerang, the glyphs in Australia, similar to America. There's just too many similarities. But I was 6 years ago ahead of the game. Australian Aborigines in the Amazon, and it's showing you the sites, as you can see these highlights right here. So let's go ahead and listen to him. This guy right here confirmed this and I'm gonna go and show y'all exactly who the Olmec is.
There is another black group, a pre-Columbian black group in the Americas, mostly along the West Coast, California, what is now Acapulco, a black group of people who do not trace their ancestry to Africa. No one can understand where these people have come from. None of them survive anymore. They do not exist. They have been either bred out of existence or they were the victims of disease or whatever. However, with this new DNA testing, which is now, in other words, all the DNA of every group in the world is now fed into a computer. The computer then can make correspondence between every other group. This black group, which they found traces of in the Americas, matches, strangely enough, with Micronesia.
Okay. As we can see, the Kenemic man, according to early science, is likely more Moriori, aka Polynesian, Poly, and definitely not a Native American, as we know. Right? These mestizoid, mulattoid, mongoloid looking people. Kennewick man is more than likely an Asiatic, oceanic person. More than likely a Caribbean person, because Caribbeans and Alabamians and Tuskegeans, Tuscaloosains all match dissimilar traits of the oceanic people, right? We can show you many instances of us matching with the people in Melanesia. Now I'm going to show you the anthropology and the language. The anthropology and the language is more than enough evidence when we're dealing with building structures and language. Found the language of the mound builders. So just let that sit up on your mind for a minute. Kennewick man likely more Polynesian than a Eurasian Native American. Now let's go and confirm this Aboriginal stack of the Olmec.
Comparisons between every other group. This black group, which they found traces of in the Americas, matches, strangely enough, with Micronesia on the other side of the Pacific to a people called the Negritos. These are black people who trace their origins not east from Africa, but westwards across the Pacific. Now that leaves a tremendous problem. How is it possible that these Negritos, or their ancestors, could have possibly come across the vast expanse of the Pacific to come here? Moreover, there's a real cultural problem. The blacks that were here in the Americas were great builders of civilization. They were part of this Olmec culture. There's no doubt they were highly sophisticated. They had writing, they had astronomy, they had calendars, they had a highly advanced system of religion. The Negritos, on the other hand, in Micronesia, are not civilized. They are not sophisticated. They are very low-level society. They are like Stone Age or pre-Stone Age people. Genetically, they're the same as these highly advanced people. But culturally, there's a huge difference.
All right. Now, he's saying the Negrito are not civilized, but they have the same DNA as the Olmec. I beg to differ. I beg to differ because what really is a Micronesian Moro alternate. So when I did my research, come to find out, the Moro people are classified as Austronesian, and they have the same flag as the Americas. Now I'm going to show y'all this flag right here. This flag right here, I'm gonna show y'all this in America. I'm gonna show y'all this in America. Now, what I'm showing you is the Austronesian people are actually the Filipinos people who have a major connection to the Americas. And the Negritos is the name they give the wild bushmen or the people. Okay, this right here in Chicago, this is a good one right here. Or the people that just roam the country towns. They call them the Negritos or the Christian people over there. But this not the bread and butter what I'm showing you. I'm just showing you they're saying they're not civilized, but they are civilized. They are civilized. They're saying they're not civilized because they're not Christians, but they are civilized because the Muslim people brought civilization. Now look at the natives practicing what we find in America, and these are the so-called little people. This is the so-called little people. And some of them got fezzes on, just like the Olmecs. Okay, here go one right here with the fez on. You see the little fez cap? Now, this the Moros that's the similar relation to the Olmec. Now, let me go and show you. That flag is very critical, too. The Sultanate flag. It's a 6-point stars, too. These people are very important people. Now, what we need to do is find the cultural connection to the Americans and their vicinity to the western part of our country, the western part of South America, their relationship, okay, and the power of this sultan that they want to put in Morocco. You understand me? They want to put in Africa, but the sultan is in America. This government is ancient, and the bloodline of these people we have to really research. Now let's go and find out how many of these people is. And before we do that, before I play the other audio, let me just go and show you. Now it's called Moorland, and what more evidence than you need? Let's just go get the language. Let's go and get the language. Now, this is like I say, we can go into the World's Fair. We can go into the World Fair and see these people in Illinois representing a nation, because all the nations had to come to Illinois. All of the nations had to come. They're Moro people, and they are the same as the Olmec. Now let's go and get their language. This is for the bust heads. And this pretty much validate what Clyde Winters. Hold on. More language. What are these people called? I don't know what they call. More language something. I'll just say Austronesian. Let me just type Austronesian. Hopefully that pop up. Okay, here it is right here. Now, for y'all who just heard the evidence of the DNA. So this would be the Papua people that we call Papua. And we got that one dude who be, oh yeah, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I'm on. I know I seen you call. I couldn't answer. But shout out to you for popping out, Phil. Shout out to Phil. Go check him out on Instagram. Dr. Sebi's grandson in the building. Now, this is critical because we have a troll that's called Free Papua, and they don't even know that the Papuans is called the Moor language. And I find this very disturbing because the Papuans are intricate with the Australian Aborigines. They are related to the Australian Aborigines, who are also Moors. So the most oldest people in the western of the world are Moors. Top Catz got to know this. Dan Calloway got to know this. And as we can see, what I want to research is, did these people directly affect our population in Alabama and Belize, Garifuna, Taínos, Carib, Suriname, Brazil, Peru? Did these people affect the Peruvian population, these Moor people, and did they affect the western part of the Americas? right? Because there's a lot of evidence of a unilateral culture from North and South America. Now, this is the Austronesian language, which is the same. What we need to find out what encompasses Austronesian right quick. Let's see if Filipinos, who are Moors as well, are Filipinos. See, Mori Ori genocide. See, we know about this, but we turn a blind eye on this. Let's go and get the Filipino joint. I mean the Austronesian. Hold on. Oh. Okay, right here, Austronesian. Let's just get a quick little breakdown of what it is. Okay. Austronesian, Taiwan, okay, Micronesia, New Guinea. So that would be them free Papua people. Melanesia, that would be them people. Polynesia, Madagascar, where we have the Marina Kingdom, same flag as Mexico. Y'all see how cold I am? You see how cold I am? Now let's go and show you this is the Moorish old empire, even Hawaii. Marina Kingdom. There, it's right in your face, and we can see who's guilty. Look at that flag. It says Rome. Rom. Standard of Marina Kingdom with the brown bird like the Mexican flag. Panjakan Amarina. The Marina kings and queens ruled over Madagascar, Asiatic people, and the Hova Vazimba conflict. So this is valuable information. But why don't we know this? Now, Austronesian people also are Cambodia. So that would be them Cambodian people, Vietnamese people who they attacked. Remember they attacked Vietnamese? Myanmar, Rohingya. Thailand got all those Buddha statues, and Comoros Islands. We know what the Comoros are and their history and their connection to the Mormons. The Mormons have a direct connection with their research with these people right here, for those that don't know. Also, the Torres Strait Islands, where the so-called the Tasmanian people were so-called exterminated. Also, this is the humble beginnings for Moore's Constitution. If anybody want to know, the law of Moore's Constitution, Mooring Constitution derives with Torres Strait Islanders. So these nations are collectively Austronesians, and we know these are the Melanesians. So we will have these people like Dan Calloway, 1000 Go Ahead. We will show them, they will show us looking similar to these people. They will say, look, we look more like the Melanesians than we do the African. We look more similar to the Aboriginal than we do the African. That's why they adopted Aboriginal. Now that I went in here and found out these people language is the Moor language, even the Filipinos, where would they go? You see what I did? Y'all see what I just did? The old Morocco, right? The old Morocco. This is the ancient, nothing new. This is the ancient, and it's still going on. It's still going on. In the Indonesian Papua, they got the second largest gold mine on earth, and they protecting it in Papua. These are our people, the Moor people. Why do you think Bethy is against us? Why do you think Bethy is against us? She's with the administration that's going to rob the Moors. They got the second largest gold mine in the world. Let's go and prove it. Gold mine. Man, that's crazy. We have a dude that trolls who troll us named Free Papua, and he don't even know that his people speak the Moor language. Second largest. Okay, this is it right here, the Pujera, I believe. But I read that it was the second largest in the world. And it's very important to find out who owns this type of stuff and how they are related to us. But either way it go, to know the Papuan, the Samoan, the Hawaiian, the Tahitian, the very well people the Indians are telling us we're related to all call themselves Moors. That go to show you, look at this, Tahinio. Their anthem, Tahinono, Tahinio. Their whole message is to tell us, you know, Dan Calloway, Top Catz. They're telling us you're an Olmec. They're telling us that you're a Mayan. You're not an African. When we do the research, the Mayans and the Africans are related to these people who are the Moors, who are literally the Moors. That's how cursed these people are. That's how cursed these people are. So the Austronesian, I don't know how to, I can show y'all pictures if y'all want. If y'all want me to show y'all pictures of Polynesians looking like us, or you want me to go to 1000 Go Ahead channel and show y'all the Indians using this as a poor example so they would never win a debate. This is why I came out in 2024 smashing. Smash the like button as you coming in. We taking over. We're not going backwards on the Indian. I am not going back. So now we can go and look at architecture and we can go and see if it's a blood study. Let's go do that. Is there a blood study and a archaeological research on the Austronesian? Is there a migration study on the Morio people? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And guess what? The Tahiti people, the Maori people, the original people from the West, they are the Mexicans, what we call the Olmec. They are the same people. So I want to show that right quick before we move in, before we go into the audio, because I said I want to show some audio of the good brother. And for a lot of people who didn't see my debate, the debate that I beat YK the Truth in, because I'm gonna prove that he a cheater. He cheated and voted for himself. Moore Park opened in 1936 and was home to the Mooresville Moors, a tribute to the Moore brand Turkish tiles. So this is the Negro Moors baseball team, y'all. The Mooreville Moors. They don't teach you stuff like this on other channels. This is your inheritance, and they want you to turn your back on this. And this goes back to the West Moors of the Pacific Ocean, the Gulf Coast. You know, what do you call that? Panama Canal. All up in these areas, we run all this, man. We run all this. Okay. Okay, where is it at? Right here, lighthouses. So we find these same lighthouses in Mayoris Antilles, or the Greater Antilles and the Lesser Antilles Islands. In America, we find the same architecture. Now, this is the Topeka Lighthouse in Fakarava, Tahiti heritage photo, as we can easily see. Now, this is Tahiti, and we will find the same style in Florida. I can show you a style like this in Florida. I can show you a style like this in the Canary Islands, right? So we want to take this into consideration. This is the Maori people with the same technology as the Aztecs. So the pyramid building culture is evidently connected to the West people of the Pacific. It's a relationship. We can show you through clothing and language. What more do these people want? Now, here's the ancient pyramids. Here is the pyramid of Polynesia, aka Moriori's, aka Moor language. They are the Moor people, and they have the pyramid of Moray, the stone pyramid. We have to take this. Shout out to Leroy Washington in the building. We have to take this into consideration, because the reason why I brought this to y'all attention is because Dan Calloway, 1000 Go Ahead, Chief Holiday, all of these people are saying you look like the Melanesians. You don't look like the Africans. You look more like the Melanesians. But the Melanesians are called the stone pyramid of Moray or Moray in Tahiti, showing you the same technology as in Mexico. Exactly. Everybody was, what I'm thinking is they started putting people who was going to war in these countries, they was just putting them in Africa. whoever got kicked out these islands, whoever got kicked out of America, they just put them in Africa. Whoever's, whoever lost that war, whoever was losing that war, Africa was where they put them people. That's what I think. I think this is paradise, and a lot of people got kicked out. But this technology is evident of what they don't want us to know. As we can see, dang Zaya. I'm gonna show y'all something. Matter of fact, I can't even show y'all this. I can't even show y'all that right there. Can't show y'all that. We can't even go in that because that's going to be a video about the Beaver Wars, what the Beaver Wars was about. Y'all don't know about the Beaver Wars. Okay. Okay, what is this right here now? Okay, this is Morrow, Lislet, Louisiana. We're gonna go over that, not now. I want to show the right here. Where is it at? Yeah. Dang, I just had a good one. What'd I do with it? Okay, let's read this one. So these same Austronesian, aka Polynesians, and the so-called Native Americans made contact before the European. So it's safe to say the builders of Easter Island was in America. They was in America, and they all called themselves Moors. Every last one of them was in America, and they're not from Africa. So Sister Bethy is the one perpetrating this African stuff, because research says Moors are the Western people, the Mahurin, all the way from the far west. That's what research says. Bethy is making us think it's from Africa, even though these people took over Africa. These Asiatic people, so-called people of the West, are moved. This is what the history teachers teach. But now these people are proven to be in America, and that's why we look like them, and that's why we got these pyramids. That's why we got these pyramids. Okay. Let's go and look that up. Boy, that was a good one, too. Now, here it is right here. No, it ain't. That was a good one. I'm talking about that was a good one. On me. Lighthouse. This is right here. No, that ain't it. Okay, here it is right here. The pyramid. Now, let's get one more glimpse before I move on. I don't want to be the dead horse. I showed you the same culture. They are the same people in the ocean and on the land, and they took this technology to the West from America. Now, okay, I want to play the audio. That's what I want to do. Where is that audio? Where is this brother at? Okay. Where is he at? Right here. Where is this audio that I got? Okay, where is it at? Clips. Indian had to deals more in the mud. Okay, I only got one clip. Only got one.
Legitimacy from the relation.
Oh yeah, I already knew it wasn't gonna play. Let me see. Watch for a video. See if this joint played. Maybe bogus.
More than every other demonstration. Because this goofy ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? And you can't, y'all clowns keep Moore's names in your mouth. You keep the Moore's names in your mouth because you know y'all ain't real niggas like that. Y'all feel like less of a man with a walk in the room because y'all already know the Moore never sold out and he get it out the mud on his own. And y'all clown ass niggas had to sit out and do backdoor deals with the feds and shit like that to get your little money because y'all some welfare queens, bums, and goofies, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So the decrease in internal trade come from these goofy Negroes coming from these goofy so-called Indians becoming United States citizens and shit like that and paying for exemptions. That's how they created all of these states back to back after the War of 1812 because you had all these fake Mississippian people of India, so-called nigger Indians, sitting up here wanting to become United States citizens like goofies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up busters, nigga. That's been top trash history, nigga. Being a straight up buster who wanted to become a United States citizen like a goofy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up busters, nigga. And then Lane Calloway, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up busted, nigga. And then, okay, and this is real deep right here. And we talking about the Regency of Algiers, and we talking about how the economy broke down after the War of 1812. In the last drop in Moorish England, we talked about the same thing, how our economy broke down after the War of 1812. You know what I'm saying? Between the American Revolution and the War of 1812, our economy broke down. So we weren't able to maintain such a huge army like we had around the world no more. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why the army disbanded. That's why you had all these different confederacies and zones have to kind of just fit for themselves. You had the Seminole niggas in the South, and they had Fort Negro. They had all these forts in the South, but they had to kind of fend for themselves. We wasn't this grand body army no more. But that's why we were still whooping the United States ass all through the South, all in the West, and all that up until the Civil War, because because niggas had a military. It was just broken. It was just fractured at that point. We were still whooping their ass because they some bums and goofies. You know what I'm saying? So the Seminole niggas down south, the Seminole Wars was ran by some Moorish military niggas. You know what I'm saying? Legendary talk trash, goofy ass Indians ain't never had no military or no army in America. Please show that shit to me, nigga. If legendary talk trash, Lane Calloway, nigga. Please show me an American Indian, an Aboriginal fort, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just please, just just show the people, show your followers, and show me. But I can show you Moorish star forts all over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's the Moorish fort in damn St. Augustine, Florida. Still standing to this day, nigga. Now, is there an American Indian fort in St. Augustine, Florida, nigga? Is there an Aboriginal fort in St. Augustine? Hell to the no, nigga. You're gonna kill yourself, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. Y'all have no military history. Y'all ain't fought and died for a goddamn thing. Y'all been over like cows, punks, and wusses, because y'all some wuss ass niggas, man. That's all y'all ever been, nigga. And nigga, Chi-Town, nigga, Chicago moles, nigga, Southern Mississippi and barbarian moles, nigga, all up in the door, nigga. Y'all bitch infidels is getting slapped around like bums and goofies that y'all are, nigga. Kill yourself, nigga. For real, bro. Let's do the knowledge. Now, it said all difficulties were compounded by the stranglehold of foreigners on foreign trade and renewed European attacks. Okay, and then we talk about New France, Louisiana. Okay, we ain't talking about over in Africa. No, I mean to a degree, but the Algiers in Africa is just a province, nigga. That's just a little province. That ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about the Regency of Algiers, nigga, that's French Louisiana. So let's talk about. So let's do this. Let's do the knowledge to what was going on in French Louisiana after the War of 1812. It said all difficulties were compounded by the stranglehold of foreigners on foreign trade and renewed European attacks. The interior of the country was shaken by a succession of revolts against the tax system. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro. I'm gonna read that again for you goofies, nigga. Take the wax out your ears and legendary talk trash, you goofy ass nigga. This is what your bum ass ancestors was doing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All difficulties were compounded by the stranglehold of foreigners on foreign trade and renewed European attacks. The interior of the country was shaken by a succession of revolts against the tax system, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, what was going on in the 1800s now? It just said we had a succession of European attacks. We had revolts in the interior of the country. Now, what was going on in the 1800s after the War of 1812 in America? Didn't you have the Seminole Wars? Didn't you have all these Indian wars all in the, you know what I'm saying? Didn't you have like all these United States trying to invade the South? Didn't you have all these so-called Indians becoming United States citizens and going by fake ass goofy names like Cherokee and fucking Muskogee and goddamn Choctaw and all these goofy ass names y'all come up with nowadays, getting away from the original Islamic names and stuff like that? Then we have all that. All that was going on was because you had a lot of goofies. You had a lot of Negro goofies like legendary talk trash and his goofies. You had a lot of Negro goofies that didn't want to pay that Moorish tax no more. So they were like, well, shit, fuck these Moors, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being down for America and being down with my nation, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna pay taxes to the Europeans in the United States and get money with them. Because I know, because a lot of y'all clowns knew deep down, y'all was gonna be some welfare queens with the United States and get something for nothing. Yeah, you was gonna become a federal subject, you was gonna lose your nationality, and you know what I'm saying? And you was gonna sit up here and get played, you know what I'm saying, and get all your shit taken from you and shit like that. And you come here to humiliate and ridicule you niggas and treat y'all like shit, because y'all are literally nobodies, nigga. Because ain't gonna be no debate. This is gonna be you getting legitimacy from the relationship with the central power. Without it, They were reduced to relying on the language, nigga. Legendary talk trash, nigga. Since you like to always run, I see you running your damn mouth about your genealogy and what your family was doing, nigga. So okay, so legendary talk trash. Since your family was American Indian busters, you know what I'm saying? Since your great granddaddy was an American Indian buster, nigga, you know what I'm saying? What language was he speaking? What was his American Indian language? What was his nation, nigga? What was your American Indian flag, nigga? And then legendary talk trash, nigga. Would you please show me, like, just email me, bro? Because I know you got my email a long time ago because I corresponded with you on one of my drops, nigga. Would you please email me, nigga, an old American Indian flag that your and recognized international flag and nation that your American Indian bum ass ancestors had in America, nigga? Please just email me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. I mean, just email me and I can present it to the people, nigga. Because I ain't never heard of an American Indian flag or nation that was recognized no goddamn where, nigga. Nowhere in the world, nigga. I ain't never seen no Dutch record. I ain't never seen no French record. I ain't never seen no Latin record. I ain't never seen no Arabic record. No goddamn where pre 1776 that said it talked about no American Indian nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen all types of maps in old Latin talk about the Moors in America. I've seen towns in America called Morocco, nigga. Oh yeah, legendary talk trash. Explain this to me, nigga. Explain this legendary talk trash, nigga. Why is it that in the Columbian Exposition in Chicago in 1893, nigga, they got whole neighborhoods in Chicago just straight with photos. It's online right now with straight up photos, nigga, with Moors and Turks and fences and turbans in Chicago, nigga. What's up with that? So why would they have whole Moorish neighborhoods in Chicago, nigga? You know what I'm saying? What's up with that? Why is there old photos of Moorish neighborhoods in Nashville, Tennessee, and Memphis, nigga? Please. I mean, literally, there are literal photos from old world fairs of Moorish neighborhoods in Chicago, Memphis, and Nashville, nigga. I mean, this is the late 1800s, and they still walk around with their fences and turbans on. I mean, legendary talk trash. Can you please explain that to me, nigga? I mean, why is it Moors? Why is it photos of Moors and Turks in old San Francisco in 1894, nigga? Why is that, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Legendary talk trash. You know what I'm saying? Why is there a straight up Moorish temple called the Fox Theater in Atlanta with Moorish domes and Islamic architecture in Atlanta, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Why is that more? Why is that legendary talk trash? Why was there the Texas Garden Palace that is a straight up Moorish mosque? You know what I'm saying? In goddamn Fort Worth, Texas. It got burnt down, but why was it even there, nigga? If the Moors wasn't heavy in America, legendary talk trash, nigga. Please explain to me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why is it all the so-called Southern Indian tribes that your bitch ass claim all this descent from? Why is all the old paintings and photos of all the old Southern Indians wearing turbans and with feathers and all that? Why do American Indians? Why were Southern tribes of American Indians known for wearing turbans and feathers, nigga? You know what I'm saying? If they wasn't Moors, nigga. And then said he already clowned your goofy ass. All I see your goofy ass doing is okay. So if your great granddaddy was an Aboriginal from Texas, nigga, in Texas, and all the tribes in Texas were so-called Southern tribes like Choctaw and all that, Choctaw, whatever they was, and they were known for wearing turbans, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Turbans and feathers and all that, with Moorish clothing and all of that. Why your goofy ass disrespecting your own granddaddy with your ugly ass war bonnet with pigeon feathers in it, nigga? The nigga said you even had Pan-African Santa clown your goofy ass talking about you got pigeon feathers in your shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what you got, nigga. You wearing a goddamn war bonnet with pigeon feathers, nigga, looking like a straight up goofy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the fact that people take y'all clowns seriously, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Literally all nigga, the Seminoles, nigga, the Muskogee, the Miccosukee, the Yamasee, nigga, the Choctaw, the Chickasaw, you know what I'm saying? The Sauk, the Kickapoo, nigga, all the Chippewa, all of the Midwest and Southern tribes was all known for wearing turbans, nigga. Turbans with feathers, nigga. And that's documented, nigga. So legendary talk trash. I want all the legendary talk trash as followers, nigga. If he don't answer, I want y'all to answer this question. And y'all need to make him address it to y'all, nigga. Why is it that all of the Southern tribes were known for wearing turbans and feathers and do-rags, shit like that? Why? Who else do American Indians? Why would American Indians who ain't Moors and Turks just be wearing turbans? You know what I'm saying? Why would a Cherokee known for wearing turbans, nigga? Why is that, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Well, Lane Calloway. Lane, legendary talk trash like the suck on Wayne, like the suck the phallus of Lane Calloway and shit like that. So Lane Calloway, why don't you answer this, man? Why, since you claim Cherokee descent and all that shit, why would all the old Cherokee known for wearing turbans prior to 1832, nigga? Why Lane Calloway and legendary talk trash, nigga? Why would the old Cherokee, which is really the Solid, why were they known for wearing turbans and feathers and shit like that, nigga? And long tunics and stuff like that? And why were the women known for wearing veils? You know what I'm saying? In the old South. I mean, riddle me that, nigga. I mean, like until you clowns, until legendary talk trash and his boss and legendary talk trash and his master Lane Calloway, until they can explain to the people why the so-called Cherokee, the Muskogee, the Seminoles, the Yamasee, all of the southern tribes, the Choctaws, the Chickasaws, all the real southern tribes, the Comanches, all of these tribes, nigga, until they can explain why they were known for wearing turbans and feathers, nigga, American Indians are more. Let's go again. We are making the proclamation again that American Indians was always Moors and Turks, nigga. So again, legendary talk trash, nigga. Why? We need you to answer this question, you goofy ass nigga. Why were the southern tribes, the southern Indians, so-called Indian tribes, which is really the southern Moorish tribe, why were they known for wearing turbans and feathers, nigga? Why, nigga? Why? And even up north, the Iroquois, all these old tribes, the Iroquois, the Six Nation, the Mohawk, they all were known for the Delaware. They all wore turbans, nigga. Why do they all wear turbans, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you American Indian bums. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to destroy you niggas, man. And again, I don't even know why a lot of more even waste time arguing with you niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't deserve no debates. Y'all don't deserve no arguments. Y'all just deserve humiliation and ridicule, nigga. See, I'm a barbarian, nigga. So I just come here to humiliate and ridicule you niggas and treat y'all like shit. Because y'all are literally nobodies, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no debate. It's just gonna be you getting pimp slapped, nigga. Like the is, nigga. That's all that's gonna happen when the Barbary Mo show up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. And then legendary talk trash. This is a clown ass nigga, dog. Like for real, bro. Like why this nigga legendary talk trash? So he claimed to be an American. So legendary talk trash claimed to be an American Indian, nigga. But y'all can't see. I ain't never seen one photo of this nigga dressed with any Indian regalia. He don't wear no Indian headgear besides Seti. Like I said, Seti already clowned this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Talking about I've seen him in his war bonnet with some pigeon feathers. That's all I've seen in legendary talk trash rock, nigga. But he don't wear no American Indian regalia. He don't wear no moon chains, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He don't wear no turban. Because again, American Indians was known for wearing turbans, nigga. So he don't wear no turbans. This clown ass nigga be taking a gang of goofies on trips and got all these photos on his goofy ass channel in front of old Olmecs Morris built pyramids, and you got a gang of goofies with legendary top trash dressed like some goofy ass niggas and short shorts and all that, nigga. Y'all are fakes and phonies, nigga. Like how the hell you gonna take a picture in front of old holy American indigenous site? And y'all are dressed like Negro pins and shit with t-shirts and short shorts on, nigga. Y'all are so disrespectful, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even got the honor in y'all blood to actually dress. So since you're supposed to be an American Indian, if you was gonna take a trip to Mexico and take a picture in front of some old sacred sites, you should at least be honorable enough to dress in an Indian, so-called Indian regalia, nigga. You ain't even do that, nigga. Y'all ain't got y'all heads covered. You got the women out there looking like straight up whores and shit like that in front of old Moorish sites and shit. And then your goofy ass gonna take a picture in front of the Black Madonna hoodie on, looking like a straight up buster, nigga. Like I mean, niggas, man. Again, man. Like you're not an American Indian, nigga. You is a straight up black nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even get the American claiming to be an Indian and an Aboriginal is bad enough. You know what I'm saying? But you a black nigga. Like you literally got you so damn goofy, nigga. You gonna sit up here. Your goofy ass sat up there and went to the pyramids in Mexico. And your goofy ass came to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? You know what a real Barbary Mo is at, nigga. I'm everywhere, but nigga, I got an HQ in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And your goofy ass had a nerve to come to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And you got smoke for the moles coming to Mogi Mound. A gang of goofies. You got the females looking like straight up Negro pins and shit like that. You know, ain't no regal guards. They ain't got their heads wrapped. They not looking American at all, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No old America. Your goofy ass claim descent from the old American culture and all that shit. But nobody dressed like Negroes in old America, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So your goofy ass ain't even got the honor in your blood, nigga. To bring these women and bring these people in front of the Indian Mounds and all that and actually look respectable, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna put that message out. That's how I know you a Pan-African. Because only Pan-African clowns and pro-black clowns do disrespectful ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If you was really honorable to your culture, nigga, you would have went to the mounds and sites and put up pictures of y'all, you and them females dressed in regalia, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how goofy you are, nigga. That's why you really need your ass whooped, man. For real. Legendary Talk Trash need his ass whooped, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And for real, bro. Like for real, bro. Negro, like Pan-Africans, pro-blacks, Aboriginals, American Indians are literally done, son. Like for real. Like the Barbary Moors are not playing with you clowns no more, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I have never seen an American Indian Aboriginal bum, a Native American bum, explain to me why the American Indians was known for wearing turbans, nigga. There's so much other shit that y'all need to explain, but y'all can't even explain that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Please explain to the Moors and your goofy ass followers, nigga. Why do American Indians? Why do most of the old paintings of American Indians in the South had them wearing turbans on their head, nigga, and all on the East Coast? Why is that, nigga? You know what I'm saying? What? Just and then again. Why Legendary Talk Trash, nigga? Why can you please explain to me why in a Columbian Exposition of 1893 and the Louisiana Purchase in 1904 in St. Louis, why is there all them pictures of Moorish buildings and Moorish neighborhoods with niggas walking around with turbans and fences in Chicago and St. Louis, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And now in other cities too, but let's just go since we're dealing with New France in the Mississippian culture and all that, and all up and down the Mississippi River and all that. Why Legendary Talk Trash can't explain that? No, you know what I'm saying? Why? Until Legendary Talk Trash addresses why in 1893 there was an exposition, there was the Morris Cairo neighborhood in Chicago and the Morris neighborhood in St. Louis that has pictures all over the damn internet with niggas walking around in turbans and fences and shit like that. Until Lane Calloway and Legendary Talk Trash can explain that, nigga, their credibility is shot, nigga. They shouldn't be able to get none of y'all bread or nothing like that. And again, after this drop, if niggas are still supporting clowns like that, bro, y'all, I'm telling you, man, y'all clown ass niggas that support Legendary Talk Trash and clowns like Lane Calloway, bro, y'all gonna deserve going to the concentration camps that got set up for y'all clowns. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly where y'all goofies is going. If you that damn goofy to follow a goofy non-talking ass nigga like Legendary Talk Trash, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you gonna get your results, bro. You just gonna get your results. But anyway, we gonna get into this knowledge. We gonna talk about Regency of Algiers, or Moorish Algiers versus fake France. On the last drop, we talked about Moorish England versus fake Britain. But the main thing we want to start clearing up is real history and decoding a lot of this history that's been retaught to us in these reconstructed curriculums. You know what I'm saying? Because again, the whole play has always been since 1865 and the Confederacy fell and all of that. You know what I'm saying? The whole play has been, as far as Reconstruction history, has been to rewrite Moorish history in America and abroad from a European perspective and use European designations and names. You know what I'm saying? So we've already been addressing. We addressed in the last talk. We broke down how if you historically read prior to 1776 and really prior to 1812, if you read anything about so-called England, you read history and you see something about England, it's talking about the Moorish Empire. It's talking about the Almoroccan Sultanate in America, and it's talking about the Almoroccan Sultanate from America's alliance with the so-called monarchs in the British Isles, aka Al Bayan, or aka the United Kingdom. Because understand, all old British kings.
Okay, I got to take a break on that, man. He is spitting heavy, man. He went heavy on the head of Top Catz. Now, keep in mind, y'all, I'm doing nothing wrong because Chief Holiday, Supreme Chief Holiday, he gave the name Legendary Top Rat. His name is actually Top Rats. So nobody should be mad at me for doing videos about what's going on in the community. You see what I'm saying? So the brother was going in, but we got to talk about something else right quick. I might come back to him. Sheikh Maguel, go to his channel. He only got 98 subscribers. He's been researching for years about the buildings in America, the Haitian Corsican, old time religion in America, and proof of the Moors, the Holy Moors. So let me see. How could I do this? Let me prove this to y'all. Where is it at right quick? Let me show y'all something. What else we got? Hold on, before I even go that far. Let me see. We got Okay, we already talked about Bethy. We talked about root word. I got root words up here. I don't even know why I got them up here. Chief Holiday just exposed him. We exposed Holiday. No, we didn't. I'm gonna get on him in a minute. Then we got Top Cats. So we're talking about Top Cats, and it's not looking good. His information is sus. He's disrespectful to the ancestors. He just don't fit in with the rhythm of nativity and indigenous hood. He just don't look right. It's just awkward. Dan Calloway been around for years, and he's black. He's more black than Indian because he don't show us the celebrations. He's just sitting around at home. He's just sitting around at home, and a lot of the Aboriginals are just online every day. They're not Aboriginal like that. No disrespect. They're not upholding the laws and enforcing laws on the land. Okay, where is it at? What am I looking for? The West Indies. Okay, we wanna give a visual. We want to sort of kind of give a visual on. Okay, that's not what I was gonna do. I was gonna do the Gate of the Moors. Okay, I'm gonna expose y'all who the Masons was. I'm gonna show you exactly who the Masons was for the building. Now these are all West Indian. This is a Havana, Cuba person. I could zoom in, but I'm just giving y'all an example of the West Indian. Now this is an actual Indian right here from India called Zamora. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. The Creoles. Now let's go in here to the Creole. I mean the old empire when America was ruled by these men. So I know you can't fathom in your imagination that these men was like what we call Washington D.C. today. This was your old federal government, and it was not no Indians. It was not no Indians. Maybe Indians, Plains people had a role in America. At some point, there was some migration, immigration. I accept that. But these people right here, who resemble us in North America, are called Domingo, so-called Haiti people. So-called Haiti people. I just want to show their portraits. Okay, so this is the old. This is what the old leaders would have looked like versus what the Indians are selling us. Okay, let's get this image. Versus so this is a nice image. As you can see, this halfway moon. This is the moon. If a lot of people don't know the sombrero, the Mexican sombrero, and this hat right here, this is the half moon. This is the moon symbol, right? Right, and it symbolizes fertility or the womb. It's also like it's like symbolism, like the fez cap coming from the womb, morphing into the world from the womb. Now, what's important is this is American. This is not African. Not saying these people didn't conquest Africa or run into Africa. Yes, there's a relationship. But these are Moors. These are Americans. And this story behind the French Revolution, the Revolutionary War, the Creoles, the rights of the Creoles who avoided the Black Code. Remember the Black Code of 1804? It was not just one Black Code. It was the Black Code of 1793 and the Black Code of 1804. The Creoles was exempt from the Black Codes, but that I'm gonna make a lot of sense out of this. Watch this. But let's just enjoy the pictures of the royalty of the higher class society that English curriculum teaches. These are mere slaves. These are just slaves. Oh, don't worry about them. They're slaves. They're nobodies. But I beg to differ. Major Savory, Joseph Savory, I beg to differ. Look at this half symbol. I believe this is also a symbol of that we find in so-called Egypt. Look at these drawings from Americans. These people who look like us. Look at this person looking like Cat Williams a little bit. Right. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. That's a Russian. That's not even American. Let's go back. I'm standing to the Americans. Look at this. Now, this is I'm giving you the example of what the coastline of the East Coast was ruled by, because we can show you the Haitians securing Savannah, Georgia in 1780s. We can show you Fort Matanzas in Florida in 1790s. So this is what the mega military would have looked like. People like you and I with woolly hair, light-skinned people, brown-skinned people, with tall stature, athletic people. So they want to paint us as a Indian into a corner of submission of a minority ownership when we were military people. We were frontiers people. We were marchers. We were marquises, grand marquises. None of these titles exist with the Indian. The Indian is going backwards. The Indian is going backwards in civilization, and we cannot connect them to the language of the Western people. But we can connect these people directly to the Moriori, directly to the Melanesians, directly to the Canary Islands. Let's go and look at the Canary Island, and then I'm going to move on. I would give y'all some more audio, but I really don't want to. Canary Islands pyramid. Now, I want you to visualize the pyramid in Tahiti, West Coast America. Now, look at the pyramid, the so-called same pyramid in Mexico, the Guimar Pyramid. It's called the Guimar Pyramid. This is in the Canary Islands off the coast of Africa. And we have the same pyramid with our Tahiti people, with our Mexican people, showing you the dominance of this Moor culture. So, okay, I was going to talk. Okay, I think that's about it. I got YK the Truth name up here because we know that he voted for himself. And I have evidence that he have over 20 accounts. He have a 20 plus account, so I wanted to add that in here for the people who was worried about the debate and why I've been, in the cut just listening to people talk and lie. YK the Truth did not win that debate, and when I would make my turn back on the scene, when I make my return, I'm going to stipulate that he did not win that debate. He's untrustworthy, and he should not be in the community. YK the Truth, the Pan-African, should not be in the debate league. He is very disingenuous. Catz, let's summarize him. And Sister Bethy, we mentioned her being affiliated with this More Hate. Let's summarize the video. Let's summarize the video and move on. So before I do that, remember Austronesian people are the Papua New Guinea people, Melanesia. So Austronesian peoples are in fact the same as the Olmecs. We already got proof of that. Same as the Olmecs, and we also have DNA proof and cultural proof the Aboriginal Australians trading with the Amazonians. So this cultural connection is nothing new to the research community, only in denial of more haters. But the future Buddha is Morocco Yorai, which means obviously the brown American people. Copper and gold painting. This is the future Buddha representing the Moroccan Moorish people, Negro people, being the leaders of this era. That's why this Moor name is particular, because our ancestors predicted the return of these leaders, the return of the ancient name and understanding how we forgot who we was, right? And understanding mother and father origins. Look at this. Remember the old pictures of the plate lip. Even the Africans do the plate lips. So there's definitely a connection that we cannot deny. Look at the sun. Look at the sun behind their head, the symbolism. But like I said, the connections is there. We've been made the connection. Now that we have the proper terminology, right? I think it's called the Muro Mayans. Okay, we're gonna look up the Muro Mayans. I'm gonna prove that the Mayans are Moors as well. But now that we made the real connection to the name of the people, see, Polynesia is a name given to, to the white population or the mixed people. That's what they're called. The actual people are called Morea. This is critical because we're finding out they've been in America forever. Okay, gates of the Temple Mount. Okay, this is it right here. So this is very critical right here. This is very important what I'm about to show y'all, and I'm gonna probably end the video. The gates of the Temple Mount are the people the Hebrews are connecting themselves to, and these people are saying that the Hebrews are the tribe of Indians. This is how slow they am. This is how slow these people are, and y'all must wake up. And the fact that a lot of y'all people on this channel tonight, I'm very appreciative because I know y'all want to wake up, and I can wake y'all up to the confusion of the Hebrews and these Indian fringe groups. So let me show y'all how slow. Y'all got to zoom into this. You got to pay attention because I opened up the video with mega information and I'm closing it out with mega information. So the Hebrew people is attacking us Moors, and they're claiming to be Indians, and they're trying to say the Indians are the lost tribes. That's what they're pushing, what Karimio Ahau push. Dan Calloway push it too. A lot of people in the indigenous aboriginal push Hebrew because of the Hebrew stones they found in America, and they ignore the Arabic or the Maghrebic language. They ignore the Moorish, but Hebrew is the typical. But I'm going to show y'all how fake that is and how psyop that is and how Indian or Hebrew has nothing to do with what Solomon and Sheba had going on. So I want to show y'all this. Okay. Before we get there, I want to show you this right here. Let's read this. Now, this is the Moroccan gate. The Moroccan's gate, also known as the Moors gate, is located on the western wall. It was renovated. Okay, this gate leads to the Moroccan quarter. It was demolished. The Moroccan quarter was demolished by the Israeli occupation forces in 1967 to build the Wailing Wall Plaza in order to create a larger space for Jews to pray. So they destroyed the Moors gate so these Israeli people who run hip hop can have more room in land that was built by your people. They run hip hop and they're destroying something in the old civilization, which was Jerusalem. Now, and the keys for the Moroccan gate are with the Israeli authorities. That means we own Moroccan, we own more. We have to go and take our keys from these people. They occupied East Jerusalem in 1967. So this is why the Palestinians and them people over there getting beat up. This is why the people in Chicago is getting beat up. This is all about race, and this is about inheritance. I'm going to show y'all how fake these Indians is. Now, this is the Moroccan gate. These are the only gates in what they call the 7 gates. Now, we know about the Golden Gate. The Golden Gate. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Let's just go. I know where it's at. The gate of the cotton merchants. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. I want to go to another one. Where is it at? I had it up here the other day. It might be over here. Let me see. Latin America. Okay, this ain't it. Hold on. More language, more role. Because I'm putting the claws out. Okay, it gotta be this one. Oh. Okay, gotta be this one. It ain't even this one. It's called the Gate of the Temple Mount. Let me just type that. Okay, I know I remember what it was. It was on this one. Nope, it wasn't even that one. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Scientific. Okay, Olmecs, Barbarossa. Flag of the Barbarossa brothers. Okay, this ain't it. Okay, check it out. I'm just gonna type it up. Let me see. Could be over here. Give me 1 sec. I'm almost there. Creole people. All right, this ain't it. I gotta get lucky. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's definitely up here. Iroquois, the Lombard, Kitawa, Iroquois. Okay. All right, let me just type it up right quick. Let's say Temple Mount. Okay, gates of the Temple Mount. Gates. This is critical right here. This is very critical analysis right here. Okay, this is it right here. This is what I think I'm looking for. Is this it? This is definitely it right here. Now, this is what's disturbing about the Hebrews, and this has got to be a conversation we're gonna have. So the old city of Jerusalem, when we're dealing with Hebrew Israelites who teaching about the 12 tribes, they do not teach this. They blatantly ignore this right here. So this is the old world, and it's more people than this. But according to biblical narrative, according to Quranic narrative, these are the people that is in Jerusalem, fighting or getting along. And the 7 gates at the time of Solomon were Damascus Gate. So when we're talking about Solomon, we're almost talking about the father of the Hebrews. I know Abraham is their father. I know Jacob is their father. You understand? Noah is their father. But Solomon is their father when it comes to masonry. You understand me? Not just being a pastor or a carpenter, a basic journeyman. The Masonic brilliance of Jerusalem is said to be at the round of the building of the first temple, which is Solomon. That is why I'm emphasizing on this era of Jerusalem. And it would have been global, and I'm going to show you it's global. But before you understand it is global, let's understand the participants. Let's understand the people that got something to do with Jerusalem. And I'm going to knock the Hebrews out the box and the Indian because they're blatantly ignoring information on the people that built this stuff. So we got Jerusalem, which is the headquarters for the Hebrews, the so-called Israelites or the Jews. It's the headquarters. So the Hebrews should be involved in all of this. They should be somewhere to be found. Now let's go and get all the gates. The Damascus gate. That would be something like Syria. If y'all know what Syria is, and Shechem or Shakim. I don't know how to really help you comprehend what Syria is, but it's more like Sumeria and Cambodia. If you can imagine the Cambodia, Thailand, that's what Damascus is. It's like an old Moor country. Golden Gate, which we can find in America, is the Golden Gate of Mercy, like the Golden Gate Bridge. So Herod's Gate, the old city of Herod, Jaffa, or that's like boss. Lion's Gate, the Lion's Gate, I think that's also called the Gate of Mary, or I'm not sure. Okay, and we also have the Dung Gate, and we know dung means like brown. D-U-N-G means brown or stew. And it's also known as the Maghrebi Gate, right? We also have the Zion Gate. So that would be the gate of the Zion Gate of the Zionists. So that's why we have Zionist here. But you didn't know it was a Maghrebi Gate or a Moor Gate. Now, it's also a new gate for the Christians. Let's go down here. Let's get this. Golden Gate of Mercy. Let's get this information. Bab al-Dahabi. So this is where we get this terminology Babylon from, right? Let's keep going. Damascus Gate. Okay. Gate of Flowers. Gate of Trash. So they're calling our gate, as we can see the carvings, the Gate of Trash. Gate of Hamugrabim. Bab al-Maghariba, like Magari. Magari, like Gary, Indiana. Laguerre. Right? Algeria. Al-Ghariba. Lions Gate. Okay. Okay, the Gate of the Tribes, St. Mary's Gate. So the Lions Gate is for St. Mary. Right? So Zion Gate is the gate of the Jewish quarter. So Zionist people took over the Moor Gate. Okay, now let's go right here. This is critical right here. The Excavators Gate. Excavation Gate, Umayyad Palace, Caliph al-Walad. Caliph al-Walad. That's very important because I believe this are the people who is responsible for keeping the building up and maintaining the building. That means Muslims was controlling it, even though Christians and Moors and Jews was around. So in the old world racial hierarchies and caste system, it was Moors, Jews, and Christians. There's no Indians anywhere. So what I'm showing y'all is if you're using common sense, when it comes to masonry and science building, these are the people that's present. There's no Indians. That means they had nothing to do with building this. All they can do is steal these stories and place themselves in it to make themselves appear in history. But there's no proof of Indians when we're dealing with religion, spiritual, heaven on earth concept. Building heaven on earth is what Solomon and building of the temple was about. This is what Babylon was about, building a city into the sky, like the Aztecs did, building the step pyramid into the sky, right? So Solomon's stable, single gate, okay, it was something else I wanted to show, okay. It was one about, what was the brother's name? His name was Saladin. I wanted to show the Saladin joint. It's up here, hold on. If I can find it. It ain't up here. Okay. Okay, hold on. Now. Okay, that's it. So the importance of this, to notice, we can see who the builders was and that the Hebrews are hijacking this information. They have no place in this. They have no entrance anywhere. The Jews are just the Jews. The Moors is the Moors, right? Okay, let's go and get the proof. Where was that joint that I was reading the other day, man? Oh my goodness. Okay. Gates of the Temple Mount. Cotton Merchants, Chain Gate, the Moors Gate. Here it is right here. So we see the green paint as we be seeing on some of these churches. We see the moon symbol. Let's go back. The Moors Gate, also known as the Magaraba, Magari, where we gonna get the word Mercury from. Magari, Magarine, Magaraba Gate is the southern gate of the western flank. So this is why we always on the south and the west side, this masonry, our ancestors follow this. Look at this. Also built directly over the Herodian period gate known as the Gate of the Prophet. So we're dealing directly with prophecy, directly with connection with the spiritual order of the building of these buildings. The Moors are not no Indians. It's nonsense, man, because all Top Cat's doing is stealing from this to justify why they got these buildings in America. They're taking from this concept of Solomon. This is what all the Hebrews do. But Moors are present in the literature, not Indian. It's ignorance. They should never win a debate when it comes to a topic like this. Like the brother Talamaki El said, they're not even worthy of a debate. Now, it is believed that the current gate was built during the Agupta period, or Ayyubid period, which would be like the Agupta period, similar to Moriah. So if this is not the Abbasid period, this would be more like the Morayan people, like those Cambodian Indian people that we see those statues with the feathers on. Now, the gate was constructed around the time of the Ayyubids. Ayyubids and they endowed the quarter to the North Africans and the Moors of Andalusia. So North African people was allowed, the Andalusians was allowed, that would be the Louisiana people. The Malachites, who I suspect is the Mexican Aztecs. I don't know why. The Mexican Aztecs and the people in Mali, what we call Mali today, who all were living side by side in Jerusalem. As you can see, that's why we related to all these people. Andalusia, Mexico, Brazil, North Africa, and Moors. All of us got similar culture. The Maghribia, as these communities were called in Arabic. So it was the Maghribias, right? Now, 130 homes were destroyed, displacing North African inhabitants. So they're over there chasing our people out who've been living in Jerusalem. That's what that Palestinian stuff is about. Now, shout out to this right here is we can see Saladin. We can see him in his cross-leg stance, which is not Arabian, and we can see him holding the world in his hand, and we can see his face is smeared. We can see Saladin is the Igupta period. He was the first sultan of Egypt and Syria. This is what we call Chandragupta. Go and look up Chandragupta Maurya. So Saladin was a Moor himself. Everybody knows this. And his bloodline is found in Mexico. So last but not least, let's go and find the Schmidt building. The Schmidt building. Let's get his information up. The Schmidt beer building. What is that joint called? Okay. Okay, hold on. Schmidt Beer Company. Old architect. Okay, St. Paul. Now check this out right here. Now, the reason why I showed y'all that more in Jerusalem and the excavator, so you got to pay attention when I'm doing debate, when I'm doing research. This is the old Schmidt beer building, which could easily be Shemitic, which is what an Afro-Asiatic is, right? Look at the Moorish sun rays. Look at the building. Let's go down here. Okay, this ain't even it. This ain't even the one I want to read. This ain't even the one I want to read. I want to read the. Look at this building. Now I'm going to show you the groundskeeper. He admit this building is a part of Jerusalem. He's going to admit it, but I'm just showing you these are the buildings in America. So this would be the range of Jerusalem or heaven on earth, dealing with the stars and the moon and all of that. This is heaven on earth. This is this buildings we're finding in Illinois and all throughout the Midwest. Here's a good one right here. It's a beer company now. You understand me? Now I'm going to go and show you. I'm going to go and show you the groundskeeper. He admit that it's a part of the old world. So the builders of the builders we know are Moors, because Moors and Masons are synonymous. The Freemasons rebelled against the Moors. Moors are the excavators. The Umayyad Caliphate built Mount Moriah. Built the temple on Mount Moriah. This is the builders of America. This is in St. Paul, Minnesota. Now let's go and see what Paul Gagney got to say. Phil Gagney. Let's go and give him his shine for keeping it a buck. Former St. Paul beer master tells hidden history of Schmidt Brewery. As Schmidt Brewery is being restored to its former glory, one man never lost sight of the building's ancestry, and he gladly shared its secrets. Let's go down here. Hold on, it's not going. I don't know. Oh, they trying to make me read this? They trying to make me hold on, they trying to make me subscribe and all that. I'm not about to do all that. Okay. It's another one. I know it. Okay, Phil. Oh, Beer Master. I know how to do it. I know how to type it. Oh, Beer Master. Watch this. I told y'all I opened the video up with a bang to end it. Oh, Beer Master Terrace story of Schmidt Brewery. Okay, please tell me this it. So this it. This him right here. He's happily proud. You can see it. You can see it in his eyes. Oh no, they hating on the kid. Yeah, they hating. They hating on the kid strong. I already did a video on this. Let me see if it's an alternate. Here you go right here. Here's the alternate one. Already been over here. Yeah, already been over here. Okay, they not letting me get this story. But I did a video on it. Yeah, they hating strong. They hating strong. Let me see. Hold on. I probably can get the cash version. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I probably can get it. Okay, right here. Yeah, they hating strong. Log in. See, that's why I should have. Man, that's crazy. On me, buddy. Up next. Hold on, man. I do not know how to get this story. It's another little site. This ain't it. It's another little site. I gotta get y'all the proof. I can't just tell you a story. Okay. I'm glad I did a video on it though. I sure did. I sure did. Phil Gagney. Let me just put his name in here. I sure did a video on it because I'm not about to subscribe to no. I'm not about to subscribe to them. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Yeah, that's dirty. That's dirty. I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. But this story right here, this dude admit that these buildings is from the old world. What I can do is go to the video I did the other day. That's what I can do. To sit up there and show it. Because that's what I like to do. I like to show the evidence. But like I said, this dude right here already admitted that this building is a part of Jerusalem. He literally said it's a part of the old world. So the old world people is being occupied by the Christian that is occupying Moore's Gate. As you can see right here, Moore's Gate. Okay. Look at this Hittite Gate. So the Hittites, Al Barak, under the Moroccan gate, gate of the prophet, So, Hittite is one of them names Noble Drew Ali talked about. All these gates over here, man. We got to find out about all this. And these Hebrew Indians is not sharing the information properly. So I'm ending it at that. PNF All American. You know what I'm saying? I believe I did the information the way it need to be. You know what I'm saying? Delivered. Once again, I came through in the clutch for the 2024. Top cats don't make no sense. Everybody is recognizing it. Indians is steady hate no more. We showed you the Melanesians' language is more, and they're called more. That's what the Melanesian, Austronesians, Aboriginals is called. They have nowhere to run. The Polynesian, Kennewick Man connection, all of that is destroying the Indians. The Seminoles, who was loyal to Simon Bolivar's cause. The Seminoles, the Tuscaloosa Redskins, these people fought for the Confederacy. We know this for a fact. Tuscaloosa Redskins fought for the Confederacy. Seminoles fought for the Confederacy. Right? We know about this. Illinois stayed out of it. Okay, I wanted to show this. This is amazing right here. Let's show this. And I'm out. I swear. Let me show this. Now, this is how we know these people is playing tricks on us. This is for the roll right here. This is how you know these people are playing tricks on us. And we need to really pay attention. Now, Oscar Michaud is one of these French dudes who is responsible for Hollywood. They don't teach us this. This is one of these French dudes, and he was born in Metropolis, Illinois. Metropolis is in southern Illinois. Look at this story right here, and Oscars is named after him, but they want to act like the Africans is so racist. He produced Negro Homestead and Silent and Silent and soundless movies without silent. So the Negro Homesteader became Michaud's breakout film. This is in 1919. So how can we be Africans? Africans was not making movies. Okay, Africans was not making movies, even though I'm not denying we can be related to anybody around the world. But this is our direct culture. And that African word and Indian word is them, the English people, staying in your business by giving you these names. So he moved to Gregg County, South Dakota. Look at these buildings. So these buildings we attribute to our people. Look at that. Look where he moved to. The man, he's on the Hollywood Hawk of Fame, the Director Guild of America. So if you're dealing with being syndicated, you got to go through these people. This is government stuff. He moved to Chicago with his older brother in the stockyards and became a Pullman porter. And we know that's the people in the rail yards and on 111 in Chicago. So they migrated into Kentucky. Okay, their descendants. Look at this. Let's read what type of free man this man is. He was born in Illinois. Because of his surname, his family appears to have been enslaved by French descendant settlers. And we know that could be false. Their descendants took slaves west when they migrated into Kentucky. So that's the English people way of talking about information that they don't know. So we got an English writing person trying to tell us who was a slave. You understand what I'm saying? How you going to determine who was a slave and you weren't even there? You understand me? It makes no sense. They just got these people walking with them, moving with them. But then magically he just got a job out of nowhere. So he was a slave, descendant of a slave. Then he got a job. Then became the leader of Hollywood, which makes zero sense. So this is the script they're writing for you. You're the slave when they are actually the slave, rewriting history. You understand me? But this is something for us to know. These type of French people that I wanna open our eyes up to Okay, where that joint at? Where it's at? I know where it's at. It's over here. That's crazy. That is nuts. Okay. That Louisiana purchase. That Louisiana purchase. Okay, New France. New France. Louisiana. Yeah, I'm finna close out though. I appreciate y'all. Now let's look at this map right here. So now we get a concept of okay, that's a good map. I like that. So now we get a concept of what America was like when the British got here and the Indians started. Because we see the red where the villas was at. They had their little villas set up. They didn't have no forts. That's what I need to show, a forts map. We see all this blue. So we're able to go from the Gulf Coast to the Great Lakes. So if you look at our period, and I can show y'all that we were free people, I can easily show you this anytime. Look at the Gulf Coast. We got access to this free in all of the major waterways. They don't got no access to no fresh water. None, not even in Canada, except for what they're stealing. The Great Britain people. So the East Coast people are the first sellouts. Seminoles held on. Illinois people held on. Creole people held on. Right? The Latin people held on to the old world. The English people is what's destroying us, being paid to sell out. They're paying taxes to the European. They're happily going against Detroit, New Orleans, Chicago, Montreal. That's all supposed to be more towns. The Indian is English teaching that nonsense to cover this up. Look at all of this in the blue. Chicago. Come on, why is it all fuzzy? It don't even make no sense why it's fuzzy like that. Ain't make no sense. So the old empire before colonization and mixing, regardless, because we can show y'all Creole people how they own military. I can easily show y'all Creoles have their own military and led military squadrons. Now look at all of this land we got. So we got Montana, all them buildings that we finding in the Midwest. That means look at all this land we got. This how rich we is, y'all. Look at all this we can go without no passport. You understand me? So we got to we got to take this into consideration with the pictures I showed y'all. Right with the old Haitian. Oh yeah, here it is, right here. This is it. Right here. Armies of the West Indians. So now let's go out. So now we can get a glimpse of what Louisiana was being ruled. This is who's ruling Louisiana. And all they can tell you is some escaped slaves and all that nonsense. And our fragile minded people are believing that nonsense. You know, they're believing in ex slaves and all that. You see how our people dress? So they're slaves because the Christians is enslaving them. The Christians is using doctrine against us, propaganda, and just saying we're slaves, and people are believing it because they're enslaving people that look like this mentally. Now look at these people posing. Look at that one. That was even one with a slave man. Those are slave masters. You see these people with little white kids? Those are slaves. These are high class people with their slaves. Let's go back because that other one looked good. Look at these people. Where that joint at? She had the little European baby. So this is the old culture. giving you a better example of the Creole. And I think this is the island leaders. Look at the chain on her neck. Look at these regal people. Okay, I want to go back. So I'm just giving you a glimpse of the culture, the turban wearing culture versus the Indian headdress, the Indian war bonnet culture. Okay, look at this one right here. See, this is why they want to rewrite history. They want to say, oh, that's a slave. Those little white girls, these white girls are slave masters. And this woman had to take care of them. No, it's actually the opposite. It's actually the opposite. And our people ain't ready to accept that white people are slaves. They came in as slaves. Let's go back to that. That's American right there. And look at that. What the? It just disappeared. Look at that. That's dirty. That's dirty. Where that picture go with them just doing the music? That was dirty. Okay, here it is right here. Where is this at? Conquest and memory. Oh yeah, that might be India. That's India. That's India right there. Yeah, man. You know they using propaganda, got our people thinking they slaves, but they was the slave master. They had all the land. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna show that proof before I get out of here. So these people are servants, posing, going back on these pictures, trying to act like they were some free people, but they weren't. White people were not free during the French period. Why do you think that they was fighting the French? Why do you think Britain was fighting the French? Because they was not free within the French confines. Okay, let's go back. Let's get a couple of more. Come on now. Oh, I don't know what that was. Why that happened? Okay, more turban wearing West Indies. And then I'm going to show you the islands are called the Moor Islands. They're called the Antilles, which is like Anatolia, another word for Anatolia or Turkey. So watch me show you. Now, this is West India. This is West India. This is not East India. The same caps the Seminoles wear. And I want to show more examples. I don't want to keep showing the same ones. What them joints at? You know what I'm saying? This West India, Barbados, turban wearing soldiers, Supreme Commander William Hamilton. His name is William Hamilton. Supreme soldiers with boats and guns. In America, we must stop the games. We're not Indians, man. We're not Indians. Now let me show you this right here, because I already showed y'all the languages. Okay, what am I looking for? The Moro list. Okay, so now we have Moro Lisle, and I'm gonna listen. You people don't know the origin of Mardi Gras. You don't know the origin of Mardi Gras. It's like so much fakeness in this community that we can just shut down. Y'all do not know the origin of Mardi Gras. The origin of Mardi Gras is a Moorish tradition. A Moor came from the Great Lakes and built a city on the mouth of the Mississippi River, and they did a celebration called the Great Moors or Grace for Moors. Right? Right? The Moor Gras, Dama Gras, Mardi Gras, Mardi Gras. So right here is the Moro Lisle, and this is going to break down the caste systems. So this is a very critical primary source, because we're going in on how the English and Spanish was copying the black codes. They were copying the black codes, but in this demonstration, it clearly proves that Creoles was exempt. Creole speaking people were exempt. A new black code was passed by the Territorial Assembly in 1806. So after the Louisiana Purchase, there was another ignorance law. Ignorant people could be enslaved. People who could not read and write could be enslaved. Right? So I'm showing you there were at least 2 attempts by Creole forces to revive the Code Noir. Once Calabibo, on a later occasion, they prevailed. Lou sought the resuscitation. The resuscitation attempts failed, but they tended to show that the Creoles over Spanish law. So they preferred it over Spanish law, but what I want to show is they could not be arrested. Okay, this is not the one. Right, Louisiana, Spanish Louisiana. And it's just so much controversy behind this, especially the Tingnon laws. We have to really, really go into the articles of the Black Code Noir, and really interpret this. Vigilante, white person. So the laws that was put on the Negro or the Aborigine people in the cities were highlighted, but it wasn't like what they're teaching us. You understand what I'm saying? It was a matter of literacy, people who can read and write and conduct themselves. Those were the people who were put in bondage. You understand what I'm saying? So it is two different codes. One is 1790 and the other one is 1806. This one right here satisfied the notion that Creoles, like I already proved, were free people and were not in bondage and had their own military. And so this is right here is called Moro-Lislet. So a Moor, in so many words, I don't want to say a Moor enslaved, y'all, but this set the standards for caste people, for caste classism, right? Influence of the planters in the legislature, codifying the castes. So caste systems did not come from Spanish. It actually comes from a Moor who came from Santo Domingo. If this story is in here, I really don't feel like reading this. But okay, Moro-Lislet was born into a prosperous family at Cape France in Santo Domingo. He married Millie de Peters Moreau de Saint Mary de famous. He married. Okay, I read that wrong. I'm tripping. Moreau de Saint Mary, the famous statement, served as a tutor and attended his wedding. Okay. I'm just breaking it down. Moro-Lislet and okay, the slave laws passed at the end of the colonial period shortly after the Louisiana Purchase. Right? Okay, right here. Slave law of Rome. It did not owe its inspiration, except perhaps for the certain instances in the rules of manumission to the ancient slave law of Rome. So we're dealing with old Rome culture in America. We're dealing with poor people and illiterate people. Same old Rome even had a ignorance tax. They're just calling it slavery and putting it all on our people when it was all types of people. Okay, I had already read that. The resuscitation. Okay, I really want to read the part where the Creoles denied the Code Noir. I actually read that in here and I can't believe it. These laws. The peculium, which law, okay. I really want to read that. The Catholic faith, freeholder. Negroes, and much along. The final characteristic of the Black Code is that it effectively recognized a three-caste society and targeted free persons of color in new discriminatory ways. Free people of color appeared early in Louisiana history, but they were not a distinct and sizable class until late 18th century. So free people, their number doubled between 1803 and 1806 and 1810. It doubled again. So they're using these laws to counter our people. Okay, color libres, ordinances, 1685. Our people been here, been here. Haitian rebellion, free people of color. In the wake of the Haitian rebellion, free people of color were increasingly seen as natural allies of slaves and potential leaders of slave revolts. In 1806, so these people are seen as a threat because they are free. They are a free people and they can be disrupting industries, right? But they're free. But in your mind, everybody is just so enslaved or beat up and looking bummy, right? I'm just giving you sources, right? The code. Let me keep going until I get that Creole. I ain't gonna fasten that up. I know it's in here. That France. I know how to speed roll. Civil Code of 18404. Okay, National Assembly. Yet to the Mar. To the Mar. I wonder what that is. Yet to the Mar, the code named after him with the baseness of slavery. That's crazy because it really does it really kind of say Moors brought the slave system here. But I really do deny we was enslaving our own people. Okay, slave laws have been passed for more than 500 years. Manumitted persons are defined. Black Code. I know I read it. I wish I would have remembered, but I know I'm gonna find it. Founding Fathers. 1812. First Constitution, Black Code. Now, this is really important because Louisiana is its own country at this time, by the way. It's not even a state, showing you that a lot of these people don't have nothing to do with Louisiana and Mississippi, especially these East Coast people. Okay, this is it right here. Courtation. Book 3 actions. And why did I not remember? Monroe's Law of Persons would suggest that a slave is viewed as a person since his status is defined under the rubric. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. The Black Code. I swear it's in here, man. I swear. Cotton versus Cotton. Okay. The interim years between the codes saw constant resort to Spanish and Roman authorities and the courts. This is in America, and the law of slavery expanded well beyond what was contained in the Status Digest. This is in American legal systems. I don't remember reading this part though. Okay, the Creoles. Okay. 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 In the years 1806, territorial legislation passed 3 related statutes called the Black Codes, which reflected for the first time the kind of laws the Creole slave owners preferred. Bam! Bam! Game over. The Creole slave owners preferred. So I cannot sit up there and tell you who they own, if they own white people or Negroes. But the slave laws, they preferred it. I'm showing you the Creole people were slave owners. You are not a slave. You don't have to be a slave. Not all of y'all are slaves. We got a primary source right here, and it also breaks down how the black code could not arrest Creole people. I know anybody. This is the conclusion and summary. Anybody in their right brain can comprehend this. The Creoles owned slaves, so that means the slave laws did not affect everybody. And Creole don't mean skin color. It means if you can read or write. That's all it means. It's language, reading and writing. People who couldn't read and write were called illiterates. Creole slave owner. I don't want to keep reading. I'm just giving you a source. If this so-called, before these English people came, you were owning slaves before they even came, and the buildings was already built. They was already built. Game over. And I'm gonna reread that because, y'all, U.S. had nothing to do with east of the Mississippi until after the purchase. Exactly. The coaches was already thriving. They were already thriving. I've been here 2 hours on the late night bill. My channel was going to be up. I got some videos. I'm doing some films at the Maritas Mills, and I'm doing some filming at the Spanish Fort and by Fort Mitchell and the Creek Indian Museum. I'm shooting a video. I'm putting together a video. I'm coming back. And I came through 2024 with a bang. Shout out to Shadow Band. You know, I wish she was here earlier. We was going in on Top Catz, but we're not letting up on the Indian this year. Anybody in their right mind just seeing the information I just put out there and expose these people. The very same people they're saying we are related to is called Moors. This is how crazy these people is. And Brother Shadow Band has a whole video showing the connection to these Moors or Austronesian people now called Olmecs. He has a wonderful video on that. But my video today pretty much let y'all see what's going on. And what they're hiding. They're covering up the Moorish Muslim people. And I just want to thank y'all, everybody who stopped through here today. You know what I'm saying? Thumb up the video. Y'all know I'm not lying. Cannot stop supporting them people. Y'all know it's wrong at this point. The Moors are not crazy. We're not coming up with this information the way we are. You know what I'm saying? And it's an accident. So appreciate y'all, man. Until next time, man.
SMV Mix.
Everybody put their files up in the air. Ghost crew in this demonstration. Royal family in this demonstration. Law in the drum.
Damn, D-Lo, what you cooking?
They don't let.
Yeah. Let's go. 7-11 shit. Sending no heavy. One body, 2 D's, 3 missing, 4, 6 hit. Ain't red, it's dead. I'm on my Jack Black shit. This every done shit. I keep this Mac on. Yeah, CW2 up. Your back. Stone love all the time, still slack. Ain't shit darker. I'm facing the water on Ibadi, Omo Imam. Assalamu alaikum, Mullah Assalam. Drop, PNP, I'll have shit, everything great. It's mighty like should be straight. I got my ties, it's gonna be okay. We try to teach these niggas, they try to lead the way. Fuck your big homie and cheat. I'm a beast, I'm the beast.